emotion.
Hi, everybody, and once again, welcome back to the International 9-Ball Open. All right. Thank you. This event is produced by Pat Fleming. It originates right here in the Simonis Aramuth Arena at the Sheraton Norfolk Waterside Hotel in Norfolk, Virginia. As befitting the name of the event, it is an international field here, representing 27 different countries, and everybody wants to be the first person to hold the crown of International 9-Ball Champion and take home 40 grand as well. We're on our way to finding that out in the next couple of days, but in the meantime, we're glad you're with us for today's action. So right now, before I introduce our players, I want to take one last opportunity to thank our three major sponsors, Simonis, Aramuth, and Diamond, for their support of this event. And we also want to thank all of you for your support as well. So with that being said, let's introduce our competitors. From Russia, he's a former junior world 9-ball champion. He's sponsored by Predator. Kindly welcome FEDOR GORST. His opponents from the USA. He's a former U.S. Open 9-ball champion. Among his long list of accomplishments, he's sponsored by Miyuchi. We know him as the Prince of Pool. Would you kindly welcome Corey Deuel? All right, gentlemen, go ahead if you would, lag for the break. And at this time, it's my pleasure to send it upstairs to the commentary booth to Mark Wilson and to Hall of Famer Danny Diliberto. Go ahead, Mark.
Hello and welcome, friends and pool fans. We have more tremendous coverage of the International 9-Ball Open coming your way. The resurgent Corey Deuel versus the youthful excellence of the pride of Moscow, FEDOR GORST. Danny Diliberto alongside me, Mark Wilson. Danny, any pre-match thoughts here?
Well, one little thing. Corey Deuel has surprised me. A few years ago, I thought he was finished, but he's been playing pretty well and winning matches.
Playing great over the last year and a half.
Yeah.
His only loss in this event so far came at the hands of Shane Van Boening, and a good finish here might lock up a spot on this year's Mosconi Cup for Corey Deuel.
But losing to Shane Van Boening could happen to anybody.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Anybody left in this event right now has to be world-class. Outer table action, I see John Schmidt versus Niels Fine. Score there is Schmidt in front 2-1. Pagulayan is ahead of Albin Ocean 10-6. Homan's playing. I cannot tell who he's playing though. Oh, Justin Bergman. Justin Bergman, Torsten Homan. What is the score? Looks like 3-1.
Favor of who?
I'll have to tell you here momentarily.
Okay, take your time while you're rushing.
Sorry. Course breaking. Of course, we're playing the 3-point rule.
I thought he had the break down pat. He made the one, but unfortunately, he made the cue ball.
Nice way to come to the table for Corey Deuel. He has the ball in hand start. 4-ball on the far end rail. Everything's pretty open. Yep. To answer your question, Danny, Bergman's in front 3-2.
I thought you said 3-1.
Yes, Holman just won a game.
I'm kidding.
Oh, sorry. All right. These are the kind of layouts you really have to take care of business on. The optimum starts.
Well, don't hit the point of the side. He was smart enough not to.
Yeah, he had to cheat the pocket a little bit to create the angle so he wouldn't venture the cue ball near that point. Corey, I'm so used to him being the kid, but now FEDOR GORST is 18. But Corey has now become the savvy veteran that exploits all the different little aspects and angles here, fractions of percentages.
Very creative, too. Tough path he's got here. Can run into balls.
Yeah, there's 3 major obstacles there. Corey could have to hit off the back side of the 7, but he's trying to go between the 7 and 9. Oh, what a nice shot.
Great.
What a nice shot that was.
Yeah, had he brushed the 7, he would have been having a problem.
Fell a little thin on the 6 ball.
Oh, he trickled it in. Got plenty on the 7. But that's what happened when you don't get great position on the previous ball.
Yeah, he doesn't. Well, he's looking at thin cut on the 7. Whew, that is thin. I don't think.
No,
Can he?
It's a tough shot. He can make it.
Okay.
And he can't bank it because the 9 is in the way.
Extension.
I don't think he's going to attack the 7. I think he's going to play safe. He played safe.
Look at that.
Pretty good one, too.
Yeah.
He's got him dead snookered.
I love how smooth Corey's cueing action has been throughout the week.
Yeah, he gave Shane Van Boning a little bit of a scare. Tough hit.
Almost have to masse into it or else kick. Corey got that tangled up in the... Well, he's got the 9 ball directly in the path.
And the cue ball near the cushion.
If you masse, it's hard to get much power into the 7. If you kick at it, it's harder to hit. I think he's going to settle on a kick, however.
Tough. Once again, you got to hit the cue ball high. Doesn't come off that rail the same. This is a tough hit.
Needs a rail.
No rail.
Not going to get it.
No.
Corey Deuel's going to earn a great opportunity here with 7, 8, 9 left on the table. Pagulian defeats Albinocean.
Big win for Pagulian.
Pagulian's loss came at the hands of John Schmidt earlier this week. And Corey Deuel glides the 9-ball home in the side pocket. Takes advantage of his good safety play. 1-0. Deuel over Gorst. Fine and Schmidt tied at 2. Bergman leading Homan 4-2.
Holman's doing pretty well, you know. He basically is a great straight pool player.
Yeah, multiple world championship.
Yep,
Right?
really.
4 or 5, I think.
And a few years back, Pat and I thought he was the best straight pool player ever.
Back 2. Corey breaks. 1-0.
Corey Deuel set to break here, game number 2. 3 balls to wing ball. Playing the one on the side. One just hit the point high.
Your options.
It's going to be a dry break.
Here you cut the 1 directly into the 2, and the 1 goes nowhere. And the cue ball can go far away. Oh, he didn't want that. You know what I was calling, right?
Yeah.
It was a better shot than this.
Yeah, it looks like Corey can rub the edge of the 1, in which case he can turn this completely around. Oh, no, he had the kick. Nice speed.
Good kick. He left the shot, although
Yeah.
it's a mile away. But Gorst is going to shoot at it, I'm sure. Tough to get to the 2 from there. He's got a safe, and you might say, why would he play safe? He's got a shot, because the shot and position are very tough. I'll answer my own question.
What a hit that was.
Oh, he got lucky to get position, but he got him. It counts.
Well, when you make a high-quality stroke, sometimes good things happen, and in this case, that's exactly the way it went down.
And I think good things happen to young players.
Good people, too.
Yeah, he's going to try to go between the 4 and 8. Well, he did that, but he didn't get great position. So we're going to see a safe. Good save.
Mm-hmm. The 3's not near a rail, so that makes it a little bit smaller target to hit.
Tough hit anyway. This will be a good hit. If he hits it. He did.
2 cushion hit.
I think he sold out. Think the 3 passes?
No, I don't think so. I think
You
he's.
don't?
I don't think he can cut it in the side, and it looks like the 6 has half the 3 covered. I think it'll be another safety.
Yeah, probably.
It won't be a hard safety so much, but anyway, Corey escaped the first one.
Got a rail. Left the window. I think he can directly hit the 3.
Yeah, Gorst's facial expression suggests it wasn't quite what he'd hoped. Donnie Mills now joins us ringside, cheering on Corey. Donnie.
Well, Corey spent a lot of time in Florida. That's where Donnie Mills is from.
Yep.
Corey sneaked around, beat people years ago around Florida. No one knew him. Looks like he snookered him.
Yeah, Corey made a nice shot there because if that 3 goes in, he had position on the 4 and also had a backdoor safety attached to it that he was aware of percentage-wise. Now, that was a smooth cueing action there.
Very good. And he got pretty good position. I think he can go 1 rail to the 5. Doesn't have to do much to do that. And he did it. Avoided the point of the side.
Real good shot.
Yeah. Now he can go to the 6 in the side.
Boy, this kid is good.
Great player.
Yep, just about to tie it up. One is our score.
Junior world champion once.
That was Kudlik, right? Or was it FEDOR GORST too?
And Peter Gorst also.
All right. Rack 3 here. Gorst is breaking. 6 balls the wing ball.
He did it again. He's got it down pat, that one in the side. Don't let him get to the table breaking, because he's going to make it.
Open look at the 2.
Nothing easy, though.
Nope, just going to have to roll it in. Cannot be cute with your cue ball on this one. I love his clearance. He's got the elbow up. The cue's very flat.
Just missed it, but it was a miss. Left the shot, but position's going to be tricky.
Yeah. Pretty thin cut. Not that Corey couldn't possibly make it, but it's also hard to warp the cue ball out of the scratch.
Yeah, he missed two. He wouldn't have had position anyway, but he left a little cut on the two for safety, not the pocket, unless he wants to take the long bank. You know, I would have to consider banking. Because
I don't think he can see it, or maybe if he can, yeah.
I think he could. And I think he has position if he makes it. Yeah, that's not going to be real good unless he gets behind the 7. Oh, he got him. He got him with the 5. Might make this. Might make it. Oh, you got to hit the table now. It would have gone in. Of course, I'm kidding, folks. That's not fair. Look at where it's hanging. It looks like the air conditioner will blow it in.
Yeah, it's deep.
Good thing he didn't have to do much to get to the 3.
Very open layout now. 5's by the 6 and 7. The 8's on the opposite end. This is pretty much the way you'd like to come to the table.
Yeah, everything leads to each other. We call this a road map.
It's a great momentum builder and confidence builder. Get your arm loose.
Perfect angle. I think he's got to go forward again. 2 rails.
Nice pace to FEDOR Gorst's game. 2-1. Gorst over Deuel.
Yeah, you don't want to keep losing games to this guy because I think he's got the one in the side down perfect.
Yeah.
I watched him practice before the match, and he kept making it. Now here, I think he's made it two out of whatever.
2 for Deuel. Gotta love his attitude, his work ethic. Very disciplined. Less than 40 players left in this event. We started the week with 112. There'll be quite a few eliminations this afternoon. Tonight we come back with winners bracket action. Okay, Gorst, extreme left side of the break box. 7 ball's the wing ball. The 1 ball is the one Danny says he has down.
He has it down. He makes it every time.
The 2 sifted in. He's going to get a shot on the 3. 4 is near the cue ball.
That's why I said you can't let this guy keep winning, because he's going to make that one in the side all night, it looks like. Doesn't have much to do here. Roll it in, shoot the 4 on the side. Go 1 rail to the 5, which is not far away. Well, he didn't like that. I guess this is a little better, but I don't think so. I think he didn't need to do all that work. But he's perfect.
He's such a good player, though. It's hard to tell because we're not at the table. And I don't think it was, I think he felt very confident about it, and I don't think he liked the way the ball laid for the side pocket is the reason that he chose this. Because he does not make judgment errors. It's not like he's a kid. He's about 40 in terms of the effort level and the experience that he's put himself through.
I think he's 41.
41, yes.
That extra year could mean a lot.
But he plays way above his years, is my point. It's not like he just does random things. He sits in the stands in between his matches, watching other matches, and then on his phone looking at other matches. He's that driven. Nice break and run out there after a quality break. 3-1 is our score. Gorst in front of Corey Deuel.
Rack 5, FEDOR breaks. It leaves 3-1.
Okay. FEDOR Gorst making the 1 ball virtually every time in the side.
3 for 3.
More than that, I think. Isn't it? 4 for 4? No, 3 for 3.
If you count the practice, it's
Yeah.
5. No,
Yes.
he's got that pat, but I recognized that before the match. And if he keeps getting good layouts, you might never get back to the table.
Top spin up and out of there.
Perfect. Yeah, I don't think he needs any English. Just a high ball will do it.
The other option, if he doesn't want to do that, he could draw, but it looks like it's a little better shot to go forward. That being said, he's queuing up a draw. And smooth. Got a lot of action on the cue ball.
Now we're going to see a draw stroke.
But I don't think he needs to go all the way. He just wants to get past the side pocket, preserve the angle, then he can just float up to the 5 from a thin cut on the 4. Real good shot there. Get his bridge hand down on the table. Wouldn't mind a stop shot on the 5 next, and he can just play the 6 into the side.
It's a road map after that.
Yeah.
Just fall on the 5 straight. Oh, I don't think he wanted to hit that. Won't hurt him if he can get position now.
Yeah, I agree with you. If he was lightly bumping the 6 to stop the cue ball, okay, but he wouldn't have hit it that hard. But had he not landed perfectly square on the 6, look at how smooth that is, though.
Perfect angle to get to the 7. He's got some power, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
2 rails now to the 9.
Second consecutive break and run out for FEDOR GORST. He leads the match 4 games to 1.
Sixth rack, FEDOR breaking, 4-1.
FEDOR GORST breaking, rack number 6 about to begin.
Oh, he missed. It just hit 2 cushions and didn't go in, but he didn't have a shot anyway.
Yeah, dry break. Boy, that is how pool goes. FEDOR gets a couple real good layouts from his break. That's successful. Then when he finally doesn't make anything, you have to push out. Oh, it was a
Non-compliant.
non-compliant, yes. I have a phobia against that word. I don't know. Non-compliant break, so Corey can put him back in. He does not have the option to push out.
You know why you have a phobia about using that word?
No, I do not.
Because it's not a word you ever used playing pool.
Right. Yeah, good point.
At least I never did.
He jumped. He missed it. And now Corey still doesn't have a shot.
He's got a kick. That's it. He's got the edge to hit. Distance is what you need now. He hit it.
Oh, that's a very good shot.
He didn't snooker him, though. He can hit the ball. But he put the cue ball on the rail, so I don't think he can make the 6.
I think he's going to go after the 6, though.
Well, he might.
Just because he's kind of painted into the corner, it's really hard to do much from here defensively.
Yeah, the 6
If he
is
could-
pretty easy.
Unless he can hit quite well. If he hits quite a bit of the 1, the 6 is also jeopardy
Yeah, but
going
where's the 1 going to be when
No.
he makes the 6?
in. Yeah, you make a great point. I think he should probably try to play safe then.
He's going to.
Except he made the 6.
I couldn't
Yeah.
help make it.
Yeah.
He didn't want to. He might have the one up the corner.
Jumping. That means he's going to try to play it in the side, I think.
Well, Corey's got a shot here, but position's going to be tough. Can he draw at one rail and miss the 4?
Boy, it's a hard shot.
Tough. Well, he did that part, but he didn't make the ball. Left a thin cut on the 1. I don't think he's going to shoot this.
He might be able to cut this. Looks like he's going after it.
It looks like he is now, for sure. Oh, look at this.
Good speed.
He
Wow.
got position. He might be able to bump the 8 and hold it for the 3. Oh, he shoots it in the corner. You don't have to do any of that. Yeah, things are not rolling too well for Corey right now.
These good players, it just seems like their tip stays on the cue ball just a hint longer, and that aids their control, spin volume. So it's never a poke or a jab. You see them when they really get through the cue ball.
No problems now with this rack. Well, I think he's got to hit the 8 now.
But I feel like it's going to go by there. I think he can just top spin with a little bit of right and come around 2 cushions.
That's what he did.
And Gorst, man on a mission, he's leading 5-1.
7. Better breaks. 5-1.
Gorst is breaking here. So
One on the side.
look at the 2 ball going to filter over there. It looks like he has a good shot at that. The table's pretty open.
That's right. You fall on the 3, this rack should be over. And all Corey Deuel could do is watch and hope.
Well, Corey's played well. He just hasn't had many turns to play. Got a little off angle here. He's gonna have to he's kind of tangled up with the 7 and 9 with the cue ball here if he cuts this in. So he's gonna take a moment to collect himself. He wants to play off the high side of the 9, or go between the 7 and 9, which there's not much room.
Tough position.
Right. The upper hemisphere of the 9 ball would be the one he would like to glide into. Oh, bent it right through there. Slick.
He got good on the 5.
He's got the same deal, though.
No, he's got to hit some rails.
Now he can come. I don't know if we can get the overhead real quick, but if we do, it would be a shot where he goes, oh, he's looking going in front of it off that. I think he can bend it enough to get, but maybe the speed is not right for that. So he's looking at going in front of the 7 as opposed to where I drew behind this. He's measuring both. Now he's looking at bigger than the 7 and leaving the cue ball here way on this end of the table rather than try to do something that's not there. Just accept the long shot. Good decision. That was the highest yield out of all the possible scenarios. This way he for sure has a shot.
I think you go 2 rails so you could stroke the ball and avoid any pockets. So did he.
Preferred not to get perfectly straight. And
He
did.
freezes, he's perfect.
Oh, he did too. Well, yet another break and run if he collects this 9 ball.
I would have to bet he does.
It'll be his 3rd one of the match. And right now it's all going Gorst's way. 6-1 is our score.
Well, he missed it.
Your choice, Corey.
I don't think it was compliant, was it?
Yes. No, I don't think it was compliant either.
It's funny. 2 days ago, you couldn't use compliant.
Corey really needs to retaliate here. Some offense.
Yeah, he got good on this. 2 to the 3 to the 4. Pretty easy. Think he's got an angle to go forward. 2 rails to get close to the 6. No, he's going to be satisfied to take the long shot. The ball's close to the pocket. I think you go around the 7 here. So does he.
Good call. Now it's a stop shot, and then stop shot, pocket the 9. One thing I've really noticed is how much Corey Deuel has really avoided moving the cue ball. And I've noticed at the last few events how he's really shortened up his paths with position and just accepting shots. And he's kept his cueing action extra smooth, helping his accuracy and just take advantage of his experience and knowledge. 6-2, Corey Deuel trails. John Schmidt trailing 3-9. Justin Bergman, what's he doing over there? 6-4 in front and shooting an open layout.
Yeah, Bergman was going along real good till he ran into Grabe.
Yeah, that was.
But he's got to forget that.
It looks like he may have.
Back 9. Corey breaks. 6-2.
Okay, Corey Deuel, let's see if you can get the 1 ball going.
No, I thought that he should go to Gorst and say, how did you make it in the side all the time?
Yeah, Corey did make a ball. It was a compliant break, but the 3 ball got right in there.
Yeah.
There's no choice now. He's going to have to play some type of a push.
shot.
Don't do anything silly like that. He was okay till those balls got in the way.
Back to you.
The 6 might be straight in the corner pocket. If he can hit it directly, let's see. He's not even going to do that. Well, maybe he is. It looks like 6 is close to going straight in. But it would be a 2-rail kick to do that. He's not even looking. Now he's going to go over there and look. See it?
Yeah.
Now he'll try to... You got to cut the 1 like you're making the 1. 2-rail kick. Very tough. But I think it's going to go if he hits it. No, it's through because it cut the 1 a little bit.
But he wasn't really playing it anyway.
Oh, no, but that's why it wound up like that. Well, Gorst got a safety, that's it. I don't think he's going to cut it backwards.
Looks like he caught it a little forward and he really wanted.
Well, he left somewhat of a cut, but I don't know if Corey's going to go for it. I think you got help banking it long rail.
Looks like it.
So does he think so?
Oh, what a shot.
Yeah, he needed to brush the 6.
He got into the only place there it doesn't go, right?
You
Just
had
about
to
if he
shoot it
nicks the 6.
perfectly to miss it.
Yeah.
But he didn't sell out, but we're going to see a jump.
This kid looks like he'd be good with the jump cue. We already saw him jump a couple.
Just missed it, but he missed it. Didn't sell out except the bank. I would shoot this. You're close enough. You're close enough to hit it good.
Yeah. And plus, you can't wait around all day. Gorst is not giving you much to shoot at. He is.
He made it.
No, the reason it's worth it is that you can get position and run out.
He's got a good chance to run out.
Yes, it really looks like Corey's been really training, hitting a lot of balls. He's playing so confidently. I love it. He's a guy that's been behind a lot of times, but he has got no
He
quit in
doesn't
him.
give up.
No.
You know why they call it the measle ball?
Tell us.
Because it's got measles.
All right. I remember that from kindergarten.
He got a little funny here. You know, he would have loved to got straight in. Oh, he can go 1 rail to the 7.
Corey's looking strong. Just gliding them along there. Quick run out. No. Good run out, though. 6-3 is our score.
Notice the crowds are getting better.
Yep. Yeah.
It'll get better yet. I'll say for the finals, there won't be any seats. Jerry Forsythe entering the arena.
Bryceth.
Oh, yeah. Well, we got Jerry's, we got Bryceth, Forsythe. I mean, they're close.
Mm-hmm.
No, they're not.
No, they're,
They both are
longer
named
names.
Jerry.
Yeah. 8 balls on the wing. 8 ball found the pocket. Compliant break. Cue ball went around. Is he going to get a shot at the 1?
Oh, this is going to hurt a little, that hit.
He's going to have to make a good shot on the 1. But the 2 and the 3 definitely go.
Tough first shot, though. Very tough first shot. Good idea. Shot and position were tough. Play safe. Well, he can do the perpendicular back, go right to the end rail. Perpendicular. Oh, did he bank at it? He made it. Wow. That's gutsy.
Well, the speed that he had quite a bit of cover over there, too. 6, 5, 7, 9, and the speed, and was going to leave it lay in there, so he didn't have to absolutely sell out.
But it still wound up a good shot.
Oh, fantastic shot. Yeah, well designed, well thought out.
This kid is a very good player.
You're not kidding.
And the players have to worry about him for 20 years.
Yet another, yeah. There's so many here. Gorst is 18. He's playing in the Junior Moscone Cup this year, the ACC. Can you imagine? He's liable to win this thing. He's playing. Oh, boy. This is going to be a tough road to hoe there.
Yeah, but don't forget, there's other young players out there probably developing that will play as good as him.
No, he told me there's 6 other guys that he feels like are better than him in Russia, or will be world champions, was the way he said it.
Well, I think he's just being modest.
No, he wasn't. I've talked to him at length about it. I said, oh, really? How do they do that? And he said there's every month there's a juniors tournament on 9-foot tables. Over 100 kids show up, and he said there's 6 kids that will be world champions out of that group. And he wasn't counting himself.
I'd like to go to Moscow and see some of that, but not in the winter. That's what beat Hitler. He went to Russia in the winter. No problems here.
No, this kid is tough. (7-3) is our score. Gorst in front of Corey Deuel.
Made that rack look easy.
Sure did.
I know people who saw Greenleaf play and said, he didn't do anything special. I could have made any of the shots he did.
Yeah. These are people that don't know anything about what they're looking at.
No, you're right.
Greenleaf died 5 years before I was born, but I always heard a lot of stories about him. Would have been fascinating. He was only a young man. He was only 50 years old when he died.
But he didn't live real cleanly up to that time.
Right.
But Marcel Camp said he was better than Mosconi. That's a real compliment.
Yeah, I'll say.
Because we're only talking about straight pool. That's what they played in those days. The world champion was decided by straight pool.
Right.
Rack, better breaking, 7-3.
All right, Gorst. Highly successful making one ball.
Again,
He's compliant. And, well, he's got a thin cut.
I think
At the
he'll
two.
handle it.
Yeah.
I think he'll handle this. And he's got pretty good reach, especially with the extension. I don't really, I don't approve of the extension. Because I grew up playing where you had to take a longer shot just so you could reach the cue ball. Now they got an extension. But of course, I'm talking about days when they didn't even have television or maybe cars.
Well, we didn't have extensions when I started, and we definitely... We didn't
Yeah.
have that many color TVs when I was born.
Yeah, but you were always 7 foot tall.
Oh.
I think he can make this.
Yeah, me too.
Go 2 rails.
Overcut it?
Oh, he missed it. Well, I was wrong.
No, Corey comes to the table with a couple nice opening shots here, hanging over the pocket.
If anything, 4 to the 5 could be tricky. Except he's going to be close to the 4.
Yeah, he took care of that dilemma right there, I think. Wouldn't have minded being a bit thinner on this ball.
Well, then he shouldn't have hit rails and gone there. He should have tried to be near the end rail. Don't you think?
Well, he was trying to come around between the 7 and 9, 3 cushions, but
Look at this.
rail first.
Perfect. Well, not perfect, but pretty good.
Yeah, he didn't take a chance of getting straight. Good judgment. Oh, I love the way he's hitting the ball. Corey Deuel. This type of game plays well in the Moscone Cup, too, when you have, just a few times you don't have long matches. So he's taking conservative, smooth position routes, and that aids consistency under super pressure.
And it plays good with this kind of great conditions and equipment.
Yeah. Yep.
Got to admit it, the tables play perfect.
We have fantastic equipment. It's the best it's ever been. Four games Corey Deuel now, 7 games for FEDOR GORST.
We had a tournament in Miami, Florida one year where it was outside and you had to play the wind. Really?
Oh, there you go. These guys complain about the table being a little bit off. Danny had to play with the wind, the humidity, flies on the balls. Play the wind.
Really? Really, it's true. Paul Jansko, one of the Jansko brothers, had the tournament, and I said, why in the world is he playing outside? Then I found out he went to Florida there and did it there because he was doing something with counterfeit money. Nothing to do with pool. Well, Corey's not far out of it now.
Not at all. He really hasn't played poorly at all. Gorst got those games on the break. He's got 3 break and runouts. That's the difference.
Well, he's getting closer to making the one. It's not compliant.
Your choice, FEDOR.
I don't believe. I guess it wasn't. But again, you don't have to accept it. You could let the other opponent who broke shoot again. But I guess you wouldn't because you got a good safe here. Mark, what's the good safe? What am I talking about?
Yeah. I think he can just bank the 5 or 1 out past the 5 and let the cue ball come, with a little left English in between the 3 and the 4. That for sure leaves distance. But you're moving both balls. He's certainly not going to let Corey shoot.
Of course not.
That looks good.
Looks great. Corey's going to have to kick 1 or 2 rails.
Stuck Whitey. That was a good shot.
Yeah, great shot. He left a hit, but he didn't sell out a shot.
Very savvy execution there by Corey Deuel. He's doing his best to rein in Gorst.
Oh, he got him fair and square. Here comes another 1-rail kick.
half massing to it.
Good hit. He's going to sell out.
Yeah, speed was off a little bit, but it's hard to fault anybody that's massing to a kick and then saying, oh, your speed was off. Didn't mean it like that.
Well, he's got a 2-rail shot to the 2 in the side. Could have been fatal if he hit the 2 a little fuller.
I can't tell if he has to bank or he can cut that into the side.
Oh, he can cut it in the side, but do you get to the 3 easily?
No, you go into the 6 easily, though.
I think you go ahead and go into the 6 and then bank to 3. No, he banked to 2. Now he's going to bank to 3. Easy bank, if there's such a thing.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if there is. I always say there's no such thing. I hate it when a guy goes, oh, you got a dead bank. Really? They kind of make you feel like you should never miss it, and we all know they're missable.
Well, I know, but that one was tough to miss.
That was the bank that Danny wants if he's in the electric chair and you're shooting for his life.
I want the shorter one to the corner pocket, yeah. My electric chair bank. Well, he's pretty good here. Yeah, I don't see any problems now. Except if you miss. I know it's probably youth, but Gorst always looks fresh.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't shave. You can see how young he is. Nice draw stroke. And the 18-year-old Gorst leading Corey Deuel 8-4.
And I heard he just turned 18. You know, before you turn 18, you're 17.
All right. All right, here we got a question from Dan Muntz. On the pillars next to each player's seat, what is the box with what seems to be red and green buttons on it? Dan, I'm glad you asked that. The answer is that's their extension. So if it's a red, you look over and the red light's lit. You've already used the extension for that rack. If it's a green, it's go time. You still have one.
Good explanation.
Bergman's ahead of Homan 10-6. And
There's what we were talking about, folks.
yeah, that's a good view. Green lamp is lit.
Great photography. Boy, now you got to sweat Gorst making the one in the side, which I wouldn't bet against.
Not at all. He's playing, what, 913, Danny? Corey Deuel's playing 872.
Oh, he missed it. And he sold out. No, he didn't. Yeah.
Kind of.
Got to use the bridge and cut it in. Get to the middle of the table, that'll be good enough. Oh, he didn't need to run into that.
Well, he overcut it.
But he's still got a shot on the 2. Got to control the cue ball. I think he'll hit it past the 5 into the side rail. Nope. Didn't need to. 3 is just about hanging. Where you going, cue ball? Boy, that could have been fatal.
Yeah. Corey's really playing smooth. Corey just playing steady, hanging right in there. Not an easy out that Corey had to create from that thin cut with the bridge on the 1 ball.
Pretty good.
Good shot. Pecking along. 8-5 is our score.
Track 14, Corey breaks. Federal lead, take 5.
Not ranging in on the 1. The 5 dropped in. Corey's got a ton of side spin on there, so he mishit the cue ball a little bit. The 4 is tied up and blocked.
I told you he should have talked to Gorst, find out how to make the 1 on the break.
Well, amen to that.
Yeah, look at the 6 and 4.
Good shot there.
Sure
Just eases
was.
on in. But now he's got some problems.
No, he could hit the side rail and go 2 rail to the 3.
No, I mean with the 4.
Oh, yeah.
I know
that's
that.
going to be a
Yeah.
problem. No doubt about that. But if he gets, well, it depends what angle he'll
Right.
get on the 3.
It'll for sure be a
could do
gambling
something.
shot.
Oh, he was trying to go into him right there, I believe. Perfect.
Yeah, maybe.
It is.
He could back cut
Play the
it.
3-ball combination. That'll open him. But is he close enough to get Kenny over to watch if he fouls?
Extension.
Well, he's going to overcut it so he can't foul, but don't overcut it and miss everything. Like that.
Well, it can definitely happen. That was not an easy shot.
It wasn't, but, look what happened. Oh, Gorst is going to get on the hill. Not yet.
Yeah, he's not going to get on the hill. He'd only get on the hill to get on the hill.
I gave you a chance to say that.
Thank you. That's a good partner right there. Not steal my lines. That was such a softly struck ball. So smooth. These guys would be perfect for your pool room, Danny. They'd never wear out the cloth. Very light usage on your tables. It looks like they played one pocket. But we got a full house now. All the outer matches are complete. Justin Bergman slipped past Torsten Homan, 11-6. John Schmidt fell to Niels Fine, 11-5.
Kenny's looking to see if he touches the 9 with anything. Good position here. He's got just the right angle to get closer to the 9. Rolling it in.
And there it is. 9-5 is our score. What's our TPA over there? 919 for Gorst, 868 Corey Deuel.
Irving Crane always played with mints. He said the mints to help him think straight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, perhaps so. Maybe keep you alert. Everybody has habits. There was a lot of guys that used to play with cigarettes.
We had a guy in Buffalo named Joe Moran, nice man, played good. He always had the cigarette holder and the cigarette smoking. I don't know how he played. The smoke would go right in his eyes,
Yeah.
but he didn't care.
79 balls pocketed, 7 errors for Gorst. That's a high standard. How about, didn't Boston Shorty always have a cigar or something? He
did that.
It was weird, but Gorst just over 500 on the break. A 9-ball, look out. Oh, we rimmed the pocket. It was all the way. It looked like it was going in, and at the last instant.
I don't think he could make the one.
No.
I think we're going to see Corey behind the
Wow.
ball.
I don't know. Looks like maybe the other way. 2 rails coming down behind the whole pile of balls here. The 6, 2, 3, 9. If you were to cut it with high, maybe a hint or right or left. Maybe just high, though, because he's kind of got that angle where he can just cut it thin and come around the table.
Better do it good because the 2-9 is a gimme. Well, I think he snookered him.
Yeah.
Well, Corey, better make this hit because you're going to be dead if you leave a shot.
Oh, he can hit it. Okay.
He can cut it thin. Yeah, better get the cue ball somewhere good, but not in the pocket. Does he have a window?
It's hard to tell.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it doesn't really look like he does, but it's not going to be. He couldn't jump it just so far away. He'd never get the cue ball to stay back on the table. He's measuring a jump, and I said it earlier. No, I said it earlier. They couldn't jump that far, and they did.
He's gonna go off the table if he tries it. He still wants to jump.
Oh yeah, he's going to prove us wrong then.
Oh, if he
Just to
makes
defy
this.
us.
Yeah, well, that's why he's doing it, to defy us. He don't care about the tournament. He wants to defy us.
Yeah, I just don't feel like he can keep it on the table either.
I don't either. I think this ball will hit someone in the foot.
Yeah, it's a 4-foot airborne shot here to begin with.
It's going off the table. No, it isn't, but he scratched.
Wow.
Huh?
Wow. Hey, Corey got a 2-9 combo out of this. That was a great shot, though.
It was a real great. Nice run, Corey. Boy, amazing jump he did. Still not out of it, but you got to do better on the break.
Yeah, 9-6 is our score. Nothing to feel bad about there because he made the shot. It's just misfortune that led to the scratch. It was a tremendous shot he had to make. Corey really needs to string a couple racks together here. He's played well, but gunfighting with FEDOR GORST has not worked, so he needs to go ahead and not try to get into a maneuvering game, but he needs some fast break offense.
Rack 16, Corey breaking. 9-6.
Wing ball went in.
Cue ball
One
might.
ball.
No, I don't know. He doesn't have much.
No.
But
Yeah, it's
I
just
think
the
you
way
got
it
to
is.
shoot it. I would bank at this. Pretty easy bank. But can you get position?
That's not an easy bank. Let's not go there. That's
Well, if you were
table.
playing one pocket and this was the game ball, it would be an easy bank. But we're not playing one pocket, Mark. Why did you bring that up?
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't know if he could hit it thin enough banking it to
Right.
go one rail into the 8.
The 8's out in the middle of space. Let's see if he feels like it, though. Maybe if he feels like there's some defensive implication where maybe it lays on the end rail if he misses it. But Corey has not shown the signs to want to be real aggressive here in this match either. No, he banked it.
Oh, I can't believe it. Does the 2 go off to 7? No. 2 full. But I think he could put him behind the 4 ball.
You might just be going soft and thin, yes. Just stay right there. He gave him a window. Of course.
I think so.
Yeah, it looks like it. Here on the overhead, it looks like Corey can definitely get to the 2. When you look at the other camera angles, it doesn't, but it does look like he has it now.
Yeah. Oh, you can't shoot it. I think you play safe and freeze him on the 3. But he's shooting it.
I don't think you can see enough of it to draw it back. I think he's got just a piece of it.
Yeah, he didn't make it. That's fatal. Position is a little tricky. Even though the ball's hanging, if you go too hard, you can go behind the 9. If you don't go hard enough, boy, he's going to draw it. He's not fooling around with this. Pretty good stroke.
Oh, real good shot. Yeah, stuck that in there nice.
And he got a good angle. Good shot. Good angle to get to the 5. I think you got to go forward, not draw it. It's the safest way to get to the 5. Wrong again.
Good shot, though.
If he doesn't freeze,
Yeah, he got a little straighter than he really wanted. He wanted to just be a few inches off the rail. Man.
this is missable.
Yeah, right. Well, you can see, look at how close to the cushion the cue ball's nearly froze. It appears the 5 is froze.
You got to hit low left-hand English to hug the rail.
And soft. No, he was
Good
able
shot.
to. Yeah, great shot.
That was tougher than it looked.
Gorst has just played remarkably good. He's
got to go 2 rails to the 9, or 3. You can call the 3rd rail.
If he captures these 2 balls, he'd be above 925 for the set. 16 games in.
Tough to beat.
You're not kidding.
Good shot.
Yeah, you can play with anybody in the world if you can perform like this.
He is playing with anybody in the world.
Yeah. And there it is. Gorst now on the hill at 10 games. Earlier in your years, did you spend any time around Norfolk or just during when they had the tournament here?
Just when they had the tournament.
Prior to your era, in Lassiter's youth, this was a big pool town.
Was.
Yeah.
I got to brag a little bit. I beat your hero playing 1 pocket for money at the pool.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, it'll be a miracle if Corey gets back to the table, because he is consistent making the 1 in the side.
The 7 ball is the wing ball. We're using the TV set of balls.
Missed the 1.
And the wing ball. It's going to be a... That's going to be a... what's that called? Non-compliant. Non-compliant.
Non-compliant.
Not this time. But Corey's going to shoot.
I know you know compliant, but do you know non-compliant? One extra word.
Syllable. Anyway, Corey. Off angle here.
Very off. Could he make the 9?
Well, I mean, of course, anything. But he's not even going to try that.
No, he doesn't have it. Good first shot.
Yeah, that was a real good recovery. I thought he had a worse angle than that.
Oh, that was brilliant. Move the 5 closer to a pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Easier to play position to.
A little high left. Just get back to the center of the table. Wow.
Boy, you're good at calling center of the table.
Well, that's the most
He's
common.
close to the center.
Whenever I'm in doubt, I just go to the center.
Yeah,
oftentimes.
Just like when you're guessing ages, you say 37 all the time.
Yeah. Well, that's why you practice all the time. It's center of the table's most valuable position zone anywhere on the table.
Right.
And that's not going to have quite enough giddy up. So he's
I
still gonna,
think he can draw it to the side rail.
yeah, he's still going to have to make a shot, was my point. But yes, you are correct.
Now we're going to see a draw again. Or he can cheat the pocket and go one rail, but I think he's going to draw it. Back to my first thought.
Little 864 performance thus far by Corey Deuel.
Corey's been playing hard. He didn't get a lot of chances this match.
The only difference is the breaking runs right now. Gorst has 3 of them. Otherwise, they've battled toe-to-toe. 926 for Gorst, though.
There's the Penas,
Yep.
best looking couple in the Midway.
Yeah, they class up any event, don't they? Glad they're here. Where are they from, Danny? Do you know?
Rochester.
Oh, they're from New York, so that's how you
Yep,
know them? Yeah.
55 miles from me.
All right, Corey Deuel now. Breaking game 18. 8 ball on the wing.
Oh,
cue
no.
ball scratched.
It's the end of you.
And certainly, look at the 1, the 2, the 3. Yeah, everything's
That's the end of Corey. But you're right. It's the break that beat him. He didn't lose yet, but I wouldn't bet against him not running out. Oh, it looks like a road map now.
We might have fallen a little straight here.
I think he's got part of the pocket to get the right angle to the 4, which he did. Now he's got the right angle to get to the 5. Measuring up where he needs to get on the 5 to get to the 7.
Nice approach there. 2
Yep.
cushions. Threading it just past the 5.
Yeah, he's got the angle to go 2 rails, or he could punch it with a little speed, but I go forward 2 rails. So does he. I recognize this layout real well.
Yeah. Like he'll even go to the rail? No, he did. Match ball. That was an elite level performance by both players. Gorst playing a 932, winning 11-7 over Corey Deuel. And this has been another ACCUSTATS production. On behalf of Mark Wilson and Danny Diliberto, please join us again soon. So long for just a while.
Raw handle with ACCUSTATS. FEDOR GORST, you're going to start playing Ren up here. Every time I turn around, I'm talking to you. Fantastic performance, my man.
Yeah, I was playing pretty okay, It wasn't perfect, but, I played good.
So you could play better than that?
Well, I'll try.
All right.
I know I can.
Well, the thing that I like, you keep your composure well. How old are you again?
18.
You're only 18?
Mm-hmm.
I want to see your driver's license.
I don't have one.
All right. FEDOR GORST, don't go anywhere. We're here at ACCUSTATS. Coming up, Jason Shaw and Chang Jung Lin. ACCUSTATS, be there, be square.
Introducing Lucasi Hybrid, a whole new level of performance and technology. A cue with the revolutionary X-Shocks dampening system, eliminating vibration. G5 grip technology for enhanced traction and stability results in maximum cue control. Total sweet spot construction means unmatched power. And the Zero Flex Point ferrule provides dead-on accuracy, giving you the confidence you need in every shot. Lucasi Hybrid, the only cue that matters.